Well, hello. Is this thing on? I have no idea. There's no way to get a preview stream out of this or anything. It's just, press a button and hope for the best, really. Atrocious user experience springs to mind there, GoPro. But, be that as it may, I'm just going to go and try and say hello. Welcome to, at least for me, the final day of 2019. And of course, the question, is this in fact the end of a decade? Or is that happening next year? I don't know. I've been through this same question when this whole year 2000 thing happened, and we were thinking, is 99 into 2000 really the end of the millennium, or is that next year? Because of course we don't count from we don't really count from 9 to 10 for that to be a big step. From 10 to 11, that's the big step, really. So technically 2020 into 2021, that's kind of the big step, I guess. But hey, let me know in the comments what you think. I just wanted to take this opportunity to, first of all, test this camera. Yes, GoPro 8 is live streaming from literally Biscayne Bay. Look at this. This is Biscayne Bay, live on my lunch break. This is kind of nice. This is what it looks like. I come here sometimes. It's an area called Sunset Harbor. I come here sometimes to have a lunch break, and I have to work today. And I was going to record this video actually in the morning and try this live streaming thing in the morning, and of course that didn't work. So yeah, I thought I'm going to try this again on my lunch break and see if this works. I'm not able to actually look at the comments right now. I don't see the chat, and I'm going to have to wander back because lunch breaks don't take forever. I just wanted to wish you a wonderful Happy New Year 2020. In some countries it's already happened, and I didn't have the time actually to make a video and put it out in time, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll try this live and see if this is a start at the beginning into some other live adventures I can do from my GoPro. I always take this time of the year to reflect on what's happened over the year, and I think I've had a really phenomenal year. It's been nice. I've integrated back into normality, into something I'd call a life, and it's been nice. I've built this YouTube thing that's been growing, so that's a nice touch. It looks like what I'm doing is interesting to a lot of people. That's also good to know. I don't know if that's ever gonna get me anywhere that would eliminate the day job. For now, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to keep it going, but be that as it may, it's a good life. I like it. Narrated an audiobook, narrated Brian's audiobook. That was good. Created a new project, being in the beginning stages of creating this new project, Creative Minds, for interviews that I'd like to do with creative people, so that's going to be interesting. Then there is also some things happen. It's got a couple of episodes that I need to make there, but time was just running away like crazy. I've established live streams on my channel. That was also great. That was nice. Some of them are not so fun. I do enjoy the 3D live streams. This holds me to a schedule, makes me be productive, so I enjoy that. And I'm not entirely sure about the game streams. It's nice to come together over something like that, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep it going with the games. It's just many of them I find just unbelievably frustrating, and that's just not really what I want to do. Thank you, Mercedes, for letting me across the road. That's very nice of you. So, but we'll see what time brings, and also what games there are. So we'll see. But I'll definitely keep the 3D Shenanigans live streams up. They're nice, and there'll be more Blender stuff. There'll be more DAZ Studio stuff, of course. I'm getting a lot of viewer questions about all kinds of things 3D related. Noisy truck, that. It's not even going anywhere. And I'm thinking I'll have something like a section in which I answer those questions, because there's many of them, and sometimes it's okay to write a lengthy comment, but sometimes you just want to add screenshots in there, and YouTube comments aren't really designed to do that. So sometimes a quick video might just be the answer. So I might start doing that. So it's often about how to move DAZ Studio content from one drive to another, or how do I get things like Victoria 4 installed to work with Poser even though I don't have that studio, and so forth. So it's some things like that are easier to show or illustrate with screenshots. So what I've done in the past there is make some articles, just write that out as a large article, and you know that works well because I can add screenshots. But maybe I'll try do some videos on those subjects. Yeah, well, other than that, I think I've said it all. Have a wonderful, enormously successful and happy 2020. It is the future. Oh yeah, that's another point I was gonna illustrate. The future isn't just here when a new year comes around. The future is here literally all the time. The future is the next moment. Also, an interesting concept to think about. The future as such doesn't actually exist. The future, much like the past, is something that we make up in our heads. It's something we think about, but it's not something that is actually tangible. So the only thing that we really have is right now, which is why I think I like live streaming so much, because that is really just about the now. It's not about the, hey, what happened yesterday, last week, last year. It's also not about, hey, what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. It's not about that. It's about right now. Right now is the only thing we ever have. Like, you know, screaming kitties. That's happening right now. Great, it's in the past. Awesome. Good example of that. So it's something that we kind of think about. It's just concepts, human constructed concepts. It's not reality, which is nice. If you realize that, it just makes you free. There really is only now and nothing else. So let's cherish now. Let's not worry about the past. Let's not be afraid of the future. Let's cherish now. If now is okay, what's the problem? Anyway, my 2 cents at the end of the decade. Is this the end of the decade? Who knows? Who can tell? Anyway, have a wonderful, successful, happy 2020. In fact, have a happy now, and have that all the time. That is what I wish for you. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.